Why are there different types of Emery-Dreifuss EMD? Imagine a puzzle where each piece is slightly different, yet all fit together to form a complete picture. That's how Emery-Dreifuss Muscular Dystrophy, or EDMD, works. It's a group of genetic conditions that cause muscle weakness, joint stiffness, and heart problems, but not everyone with EDMD has the same story. The reason lies in the way the condition is inherited and the specific genes involved. The first type is called X-linked Emery-Dreifuss Muscular Dystrophy. This form is linked to mutations in the EMD gene, which is located on the X chromosome. Since males have only one X chromosome, a mutation in this gene usually causes symptoms in males. Females have two X chromosomes, so they are often carriers and might not show symptoms or have very mild ones. This inheritance pattern explains why X-linked EDMD mostly affects males and is passed down from mothers to their sons. The second type is autosomal dominant. This means only one copy of a mutated gene is enough to cause the disease. It involves mutations in genes like LMNA, which makes proteins called lamin A and C that are important for the structure of the cell nucleus. Both males and females can be equally affected because they only need one copy of the mutated gene to develop symptoms. This type tends to show up in families where the condition appears in multiple generations, with varying severity. The third, and rarest, form is autosomal recessive. Here, a person must inherit two copies of the mutated gene, one from each parent, to have the disease. This form often involves different genes than the other types and can look very similar in symptoms. Because both parents usually carry one copy of the mutation without showing symptoms, this form can sometimes appear suddenly in a family with no previous history. Genetic differences among these types lead to variations in how the disease shows up. For example, mutations in the LMNA gene can cause a broader range of symptoms, including heart issues without much muscle weakness. Some people might experience early joint contractures, while others have more severe heart problems or muscle wasting later in life. This variability makes each case unique. Understanding these different types helps doctors diagnose and manage EDMD better. Genetic testing can identify the specific mutation involved, which helps predict how the disease might progress and guides treatment options. It also highlights the importance of genetic counseling for families, so they understand the inheritance patterns and risks for future generations. In short, the different types of Emery-Dreifuss muscular dystrophy come from variations in the genes involved and how they are inherited. These differences shape the symptoms, severity, and how the condition is passed down. Always remember, if you or a loved one suspect EDMD, consulting a healthcare professional and getting genetic testing is the best way to understand your specific situation.